Jeremy, call the police.
Are you sure? Trucker here is willing to let Frankie go.
Well, I'm not. If my son's committed a crime, he's going to pay for it. All right, fine. If you don't want to do it, I'll just call them myself. Thank you very much. We'll expect you. The police are on their way.
That's my mom. Shoot first, ask questions later. Make you proud turning in your own son?
Make you proud in making me?
Like you need an excuse. How you even know I did what they said?
Do you deny it?
Why bother? You take that word over mine anyway.
I've taken your word many times, Frankie, and almost regretted it.
And now you don't even ask. For all you know, I came in here trying to...
I know the crowd you hung out with in San Francisco.
They never did nothing to you.
They did something to you, and that's worse. They pull up in front of our building in $40,000 cars. 17-year-old boys. You think I don't know where they got that kind of money?
They saved up.
And then they got sent up. The lucky ones who didn't die first.
Everybody dies, Ma. Even Dad.
Everybody doesn't have to die on the street at 17 years old before they get a chance to grow up. Frankie, baby, that's why we came here to Corinth, to give you another chance. A new life.
Man, I had me a life. I had friends.
You'll make better friends. Those boys aren't like you.
And these boys are? Ma, what's wrong with this picture?
Not a thing that I can see.
Yeah? Well, you're colorblind, Aunt Jemima.
I brought you into this world, and I will take you out. Don't you ever talk that way to me again.
Yes, never change. Same old, huh? Who else but the black kid? Anybody gonna read me my rights?
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney.
I'm sorry, Angie.
It's everything I feared. He's following into his father's 17-year-old footsteps.
Jesse grew up, thanks to you. Frankie will too.
If he even gets a chance, I don't know what more to do. Everything I try just drives him further away.
Whoever's going to swear up the complaint, follow us. Which roll, bud?
All right, hold it.
Well, if you're coming with us, let's go. You fill out the complaint at the station.
I don't want to swear out a complaint.
And you are?
I'm Trucker McKenzie. I own this place.
Well, Mr. McKenzie, you've got yourself some damage here.
I know that, but nobody was hurt, all right? I don't want to press charges.
If you don't press charges, we have to let him go.
That's all right. Let him go. I know that.
Wait a minute.
It's okay. Just let him go.
It's your neck. Don't let me see your face even jaywalking. You understand?
Yes, massa.
You got a real attitude, Promise.
All right. We'll handle it. Thanks.
Trucker, you didn't have to do this.
It's all right. Really.
So what now? You gonna take me out back and beat me up yourself?
Is that what you do?
Hey, what do you want, man? You want me to get on my knees and say thank you?
Now, listen,
Forget that.
What I want is for you to pay for the damages that you caused here.
You told the cops it was no big deal.
I told the cops that nobody got hurt. I expect you to make good on the dented bikes and the mess.
How? With what?
You can work it off. I pay $6 an hour. All right? Starting outside. Come on, I want to show you. Show you where the dumpster is. All these cans of solvent. Frankie, all these cans of solvent, they have to be taken outside of this dumpster. Let me show you.
It's the exact same pattern. You look into Frankie's eyes and you see a young Jesse angry at the world and hating anybody who tries to help him. And right now, the person he hates is me. I've become the enemy. I just don't know how much more I can take.
If there's anything I can do.
Yes. Look, I know I've dragged you into it.
I don't mind.
You haven't changed at all.
Angie, I knew Frankie when he was a baby. I still care about him now that he's a man.
Yeah, well, I wish he was a man. But unfortunately, his definition of manhood and ours is very different.
Got mixed up with the wrong crowds in California?
Jeremy, I was working and Frankie was alone a lot. There were a group of boys his age in our neighborhood. They were dropouts mostly. Inner city kids who had a lot of time on their hands and no job.
And they made the street look glamorous.
They made the streets look like the only alternative. They gave Frankie a family, and that's what he needs.
Well, every teenager rebel against their parents, no?
But if it was a real family, both parents, then the rebelling wouldn't pull us apart this way. That is where I let him down.
Well, you did the right thing by moving away from the trouble.
Yeah, I thought so. But you know, San Francisco isn't the problem. Neither of those boys. Frankie is the problem. He is making the same bad choices here in Corinth.
Did you think about Pine Valley?
Too many bad memories. Too many good memories, too, come to think of it. There's too much Jesse.
I understand.
You know, I swore that I would give Frankie a better life than Jesse had, but he is just moving right down the same road, and there is not a thing I can do to stop it. What happens? What happens, Jeremy, the next time when you and Trucker aren't here? Who's going to keep my son from ruining his life? Who's going to help me save him?